This is me. I don't have a precise definition of what that means right now. I used to, from a really young age. In fact, I was the achiever. I published my first piece of poetry in the 2nd grade. I had straight A's. I was a scholarship winner. I was valedictorian. I had this shelf full of trophies and certificates. And ironically, I had a heart full of self-doubt, because that worthiness monster demands constant feeding. So what followed was 11 years in university, and after that there was a job with a prestigious business card that said director. I had this fleet of razor-sharp black suits, and my son asked me one day, he said, "Mummy, why do you always dress like a ninja?" I knew how to be powerful like this, panzering ahead, achieving in this designer armor. And then at the peak of my investment banking career, I had what I now call my Terminator moment, where that red light started to flicker and then it faded. I'd made myself ill. Because relentless productivity has a cost. At least it did for me. And I spent the next 3 years recovering from severe adrenal fatigue and fibromyalgia. And the first year I basically was in bed, stewing in my own juices. And I'd really have to save up my energy so that every second day I could have a shower, because it took everything out of me to be able to hold my arms above my head to wash my hair. I'd have to plan my meals carefully, because the 3 flights of stairs between the kitchen and the bedroom may as well have been Everest. That's how it felt. It really sucked. And then, because the universe has a sense of humor, when I was feeling at my absolute lowest, I got this itchy, bubbly, oozing rash all over my face, nowhere else, just on my face, that made me look like a lasagna. And I just remember thinking, laying in bed, are you freaking kidding me? My then 6-year-old daughter got in bed with me one night and we read a story, and she closed up the book afterwards. We were cuddling under the duvet and she put her hands on my face the way kids sometimes do, and she suddenly looked really serious. And then she said, "Mummy, are you gonna get dead?" And I realized that my old way of being was dying, that I would never be able to snap back into being that person who achieved the way that I had before. But I resisted. I wish I could say I went gracefully into that knowing, but I had this gut full of battery acid, and I thrashed against this knowing, because if I wasn't doing something, that meant I was nobody. I was so identified with achieving. So I thrashed, and when I couldn't thrash anymore, I grieved. And then, with no particular fanfare, one day, I just stopped mourning. And now I'm in this place of total discombobulation, because I don't know yet how to be powerful like this, where I feel gentle and empty and a little bit naked. But emptiness is the birthplace of possibility. And I know that this process involves trust, and it involves surrender, and it involves a lot of self-kindness. This is me. This is me too.